Alrighty. So last we left off, Okarim was once again wasting bananas.
I forgot my anger.
Oh, your anger was so beautiful at that. So finally, they just put one banana inside, and when they did that, odd things happened. It returned back to its batch. Then Kurisu came and started nosing around, wondering what we were experimenting on. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest, though.
A-hole.
Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area's off limits?
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makise Kuresu. Pleased to meet you.
She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips.
私もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
You can't even shake hands. Are all Japanese men this difficult?
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake. We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops. You're not Japanese!
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it?
America. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I looked down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish.
Wow, so they're thinking all Americans have crazy nails?
I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go.
What kind of handshake is that? What's your problem?
身にまとう先が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
I can feel your aura of malice. You must be a powerful kung fu master.
俗に言わないわよ。
Don't be ridiculous.
では、忍者。
Then you're a ninja!
言わないっつってんだろ。
Give it a rest.
Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならば。Nice to meet you.
Oh my god! So I've heard him speak English before in the free anime, and it's always really funny. He's okay, he's better than some people, but it's always awkward.
If you grew up in America, shouldn't you say, nice to meet you, with a smile across your whole face when asking for a handshake?
はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
No, wait. You should be asking for a hug, right? Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
What kind of stereotype is that?
Kurisu sighs. And she's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phoneway namesubjectochange. The bananas, which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
これ本当にそうですね
Not total, but he's kind of... He gets so caught up in his fantasies sometimes that he doesn't really think his thoughts through. You will see.
Fascinating.
Kurisu brings her face closer to it to get a good look.
ピンセットあります
Have any forceps?
ない。
Yes, exactly. Mouth faster than brain. No.
そう
Oh.
And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana.
何をす
Ew.
る希少な実験データを
What are you doing? That's precious data!
グズグズね
It's squishy.
Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation. Oh boy.
味はなしか
No taste. Gross.
She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
No!
You have quite the appetite, I see. A side effect of the resurrection, perhaps. If you're that hungry, I guess I can give you a banana or two.
My brain went to the worst place, of course.
Binks, no!
No thanks.
そもそもあのバナナマユシのじゃん。
Either way, those bananas are my Yushis.
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
Come, don't be shy. This is an offering. Take it.
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか
Nice! As if. Who would eat some perv's banana?
変態のバナナ。
A perv's banana. Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
Eat a perv's banana. Squishy. Finger in mouth. Gross with a sour expression.
No, don't go worse than me!
he's one-upping you, Binks. Looks like his cranial-pervert processor is overclocking.
マキセシマキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
Can you say that one more time? With a more humiliated expression, if you please.
No, stop it. Huh?
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。
Come on.
できればその後で
Say,
ああ、で
who'd
も
eat some perv's banana?
加えてくれるとなおグッド。
But if you hadn't... but it's so... After that, it would be extra delicious.
These boys. Huh? Huh?
Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red.
お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Twin says, daughter, you were supposed to be better.
Right?
Marginally.
I'm so disappointed.
Oh, daughter, you may be a worthless, disgusting perv, but let me say, well done, sir. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight. Uh-huh. This is how true adults fight, huh?
マキセクリス、お前は今何を想像したのだ？ ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
So, Makise Kurisu, you just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy.
Why, you.
さあ言え、天才少女。天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
Come on, say it, genius girl. What's the imagination of a genius like? I'd love to hear from you.
You ass.
Karate chopped both of their nuts. Not.
Yes.
Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. Ah, I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち二人とも変態だったのね。
I get it. You're both pervs.
いや
Well, you could say that. Don't admit it, you idiot!
お前に言われたくはない。
I don't want to hear that from you.
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Okay. If I came off as a little rude, I apologize.
You didn't. You just gave him what for.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, less than he deserved.
Yep.
Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I was only acting that way because you molested me, but I'll ignore that for now.
I wish she would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
Please tell me what happened to this banana. I'd also like to hear about that.
Kurisu glances at the phone wave name subject to change.
電子レンジのこと。
That microwave thing.
トップシークレットだ。
That's
あえて
top
答えたまま
secret.
に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
The one thing I'm clear to share with unauthorized individuals is that its name is the phone wave name subject to change.
カッコ仮？何それ？
Name subject to change. What's that about?
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
Phone wave is weak. It needs a better name.
名前なんてどうでもいい。
I couldn't care less about its name.
だが、名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
I'm afraid that's the only information you're cleared for.
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
Hold on, Ocarine. Makiseshi might be able to explain what's going on.
それは。
Well... She is a genius. She would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
That creepy grin. Are you thinking perverted thoughts again?
クリスティーナと言ったか貴様。
You said your name's Christina, right?
誰がクリスティーナだ。一言も言っとらんわ。
Who the hell's Christina? I never said that.
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions.
何よ。
Which are?
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
Condition 1. You must become a lab mem.
ラーメン
Ramen?
ラボメンだバカ者。
No, lab mem, stupid! Short for laboratory member.
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私、8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August.
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら、貴様がむっつりスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement, and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to Science magazine.
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
You're a monster, Ocarine. I'll take 5 copies.
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
From the moment you become a lab mem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used for the benefit of our lab.
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
You're so full of it. Let's see the contract then.
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
What contract? This is a lab, not a corporation.
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし、他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら、答えはノーよ。
I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there is more pervy nonsense involved, the answer is no.
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
Don't worry, we don't bite. Well, Coco might.
セクハラはする気？
No more molestation.
しないっつの。
No, alright!
さっきあなた、まず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ？それが変態的要求の可能性が。
You said that was condition 1, so there's gotta be a second one, right? It better not be...
二つ目の条件は
The second condition is...
この俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
Oh, so you finally admit it!
Uh-huh.
That you overlook all past acts of molestation I may or may not have committed.
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。
Hokarin, you're so
見れる
petty.
憧れる
You're the pettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you.
That's not something worth admiring, but okay.
Otaku. Full quote, that's why we love you, that's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness.
Ah, got it.
ダルに言われたくない。ちなみにダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。そっちは二人で話し合う。
I'm not petty, you're petty. Shut up, Daru. You have no right to talk. By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves.
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
What the hell, man?
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。
Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave at once.
さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
So, what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all.
あんたにとってでしょ。
You mean for you?
Kurisu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
まったく。ノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
Jeez, I feel like I'm hypersecreting noradrenaline. Let me pick my jaw up off the floor.
貴様がガク
Wanna, alternate reading these?
Okay. A neurotransmitter secreted in the brain, proper name norepinephrine, secreted when in an excited emotional state.
間接症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina.
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Stop adding Tina. My name's Kurisu.
Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, "Damn!" or "Oh my god!" or "Motherfucker!"
He's so extra.
Right? Saying she's being exaggerated.
Right? Okay, I accept. Girl, why?
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボメンナンバー004となった。
Good answer. From this moment forth, you are Lab Mem number 004. That's my favorite cyborg from Cyborg 009.
Ah.
歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
Welcome, Christina. Codename the Zombie.
どっちも間違ってるから。ちゃんと呼べ。おーい。
I won't answer to either. Use my real name, Hyoin.
We spend a minute staring each other down. Kurisu's the first to look away.
No, don't give in!
She does so in a way that says, "Good grief."
子供ですね。
You're such a child.
Yeah.
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
You say something, genius perv girl.
ああもう。以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから。もう許して。
Come on. No more saying perv. I won't treat you like a perv either, so let's drop it already.
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダリオ、クリスティーナに。
As long as you understand. Now for the issue at hand. Daru, give Christina.
ティーナも禁止。
No Tina either.
クリス君に、これまでに我々が行った実験について。
Give Kurisu-kun an explanation on our experiments so far.
だが断る。
But I refuse. A quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure. On the internet, it is used frequently as a cool way to turn someone down. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, name subject to change.
I hope she gets as angry as I do about wasting bananas.
Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
Fascinating.
貴様の見解を聞こう。
Let's hear your opinion.
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like electromagnetic weaponry and teleportation.
The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself.
Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
Who are you to give me orders? I'm the mad scientist, yoing!
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
Whatever, just keep your eye on the bananas.
Okay, so she's a little snippy. Daru and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing it the first time, we're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
60 seconds have passed. Any change?
ないなあ。
Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof that something's actually going on. And then Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Yoin Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation.
100秒。
100 seconds.
A few moments after Kurisu's report.
お
A gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are 2 of them on the bunch. It happened faster than a blink of an eye.
出てきた。
It appeared.
あ
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu peeks into the microwave, stumped.
そっちはどうだった？
How does it look?
Huh? Oh,
104秒経過したときに消えちゃった。いきなり。
at 104 seconds, it disappeared. Abruptly, yeah.
She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon. You want to know what's weird? I just looked at the in the 4-pixel server to see the announcements and the videos and streams, and for some reason the thumbnail has an image of something that happened on a prior stream.
Oh.
It doesn't have an image of anything that's happened so far.
Huh.
Which
Weird.
is especially odd since all the other streams we've done of this game have been on YouTube, so it's not like it could have picked it up from Twitch.
Hmm.
I
I blame Ocarine.
don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のだ。
So it is a teleporter, the first in human history. Kurisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？
Teleportation. Is that even possible?
でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど。
It did move, no matter how unbelievable that may be.
量子テレポートかな？いやいや、あれは量子レベルでの話だし。
Could it be quantum teleportation? No, that only occurs on the quantum level.
Does not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have two particles, photons in this case, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits upspin, the other will exhibit downspin. This means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. The state of an elementary particle, photon, cannot be confirmed until observed. For the experiment, we attach data C, the information we want to teleport, to photon A. We are now observing photon AC. Based on the property of symmetry, we know that no matter how far away it may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that photon B has not yet been observed. Afterwards, we send photon AC's information from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment through standard transmission. Now observing, photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation because data C changes position instantly. Whoa. Huh. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is impossible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon's AC data C. The whereabouts of the original photon C become unknown. The point differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation.
Yeah, because if it's a copy, then it's not like the actual
Yeah.
thing moved.
Still, it's fucking wild that you can sort of create something that way.
Yeah, and that would explain why the bananas changed. They're a gel banana. And actually, there's that show Quantum Leap. I've been meaning to check it out, and I just haven't had time.
Is that recent, or has it been a while? Oh, around a while.
It's been a while for a while, but it's a remake of an older show that was out in like, I don't know, the 70s or something.
Gotcha. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. What you've seen with your own eyes is everything. She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。
Did it really teleport? It's dangerous to reason from the conclusion.
ならば天才少女よ。今の現象は何だというのだ。
Well then, genius girl, what do you call this phenomenon?
整理しよ
Let's sort this out.
う。バナナの房や冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかった。そうよね。
Neither the banana bunch nor the frozen chicken teleported, correct?
例えばテレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん。
So, maybe there's a size limit for objects that can teleport.
唐揚げってバナナより小さいじゃない。
But aren't those chicken pieces smaller than bananas?
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
We used the same chicken for each experiment. They came in 12 packs. Mayuri buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1.
そうなると結構な量だよな。
That's quite a lot then.
塩は塩でも実験してみたんでしょ。
What about salt? You experimented with salt too, right?
We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
Maybe the plate was in the way.
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみたが変化なしだった。
Of course we tried it without the plate, but that didn't change anything.
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合、小さすぎるからダメとか。
Then maybe each individual grain of salt was too small, or something.
とっかかりが欲しい。
I need a clue.
Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
Anything else? Have you noticed anything else about the phone wave?
電話レンジでもなく電話レンジ過去仮だ。
Not phone wave. Phone wave, name subject change.
どっちでもいいわよ、そんなの。
Forget about that.
どうなの？気づいたことあるの？ないの？
So, have you noticed anything or not?
Kurisu's looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave name subject change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it, after all.
ああ、そうだ。
Oh, right.
一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
One time it shot off a huge electrical discharge.
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
What? I don't know anything about that.
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
That's because you weren't around when it happened.
放電ってどの程度？
Discharge? How much?
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
It was like a fluorescent light lit up the development room. It lasted about 2 seconds, I guess.
どういう状況で起きたの？
What were the circumstances?
こいつにつないでる携帯の調整。専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して。
I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it. I unhooked it and put in my own.
そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
A little bit later, sparky sparky.
それはいつのことだ？
When was that?
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中町の発表会を見に行った時。
Around noon yesterday, when you went to see Dr. Nakabachi's presentation.
Interesting. Dr. Nakabachi.
That's right. I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Titor. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て。誰よ？お前が言ったはずだぞ。 ドクター中橋の発表会が中止になったと。
But wait, Daru, didn't you say that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled?
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
Yeah, but you went with Mayushi anyway, remember? No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled, the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。着信しなかったのか？
That reminds me. I sent you an email back then. Did you get it?
メールって？
An email?
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール。
That email you showed me at ATF yesterday.
When I nod, Kurisu comes closer.
それってさ、私がその発表会で男に刺されて死んだっていう内容だったわよね。
It said someone stabbed me at the presentation, didn't it?
ああ、だがダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていて。
Yeah, but for some reason, Daru's phone received it a week ago.
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
Huh? Wasn't that one of your stories? If it wasn't, then that would make the timestamp weird.
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
I always speak the truth. If you don't trust me, I'll show you my send history. I whip out my phone and call up the history. But
ない。
it's gone. Not a trace of that email remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radicon. That's when I sent that email. But no matter how many times I check, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave, name subject to change.
なぜないんだ？俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
Where did it go? I could have sworn I sent it just before 1 p.m.
あ、まさにその時間だよ。放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Oh yeah, that's when the discharge phenomenon happened. The show I was watching was about to end. Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration! Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Kurisu with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
I get it. So that's what happened.
何？
What?
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよマジで。
This is one of Okarin's usual habits, so don't mind it. Seriously.
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
Silence! I've reached the answer, and now the world will tremble. I slapped the top of the phone wave, name subject to change.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ
The disappearance of my mail, the strange timestamp, and the setting electrical discharge must be...
Didn't it sound like he said Savati?
Oh, I'd have to hear it again.
That would be hilarious if he did.
Related somehow! Oh, let's give it up for him.
Yeah. So smart.
で、
And
何か関係があるのは分かった。で、何かって何？
I understand that they're related somehow. But how?
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ、クリスティーナ。
It's your job to figure that out, Christina.
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
Hashira-san, talking to this guy is so tiring.
最初はみんなそうだよ。基本的な対策は真に受けないこと。
Everyone's like that at first. The trick is not to take him seriously.
そこ俺の言動を全否定するな。
And you call yourself my right-hand man. I think you're the only one who called him that. Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
誰放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
Daru, describe the phone wave name subject to changes status when the discharge phenomenon occurred.
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
It was kind of a mess. I'd connected my phone to the phone wave and was testing to see if I could control it with the X68000. I disconnect the phone plugged into the phone wave name subject to change and replace it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge.
ただいま。お腹すいた。
I'm home! So hungry.
And unfortunately, you're going to continue to be hungry since everyone's wasting your bananas.
Right? Poor thing.
Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。
Time to eat some chicken. Juicy chicken number 1.
オカリン、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、オカリン。
Ocarine, did you buy the bananas? Ocarine? Oh, seeing them next to each other is like, oh, cute.
Yeah. When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
あれれ？お客さん？
Huh? We have a guest?
Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
マユシーです。よろしくね。
I'm Mayushi. Nice to meet you.
マキセです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
I'm Makise. Apparently, I'm a lab man now.
ほんと？すごい！女の子のラボメンだ。
Really? That's great! Another girl lab mem.
誰ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
Daru, what were you doing with the X68000?
さっき言った通り、メールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。
Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment it received mail for remote control.
だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。
That's why I put it on freezing mode for 120 seconds, too.
PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
I made it so that you can start freezing mode by computer. I tested that out yesterday, too.
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
No!
Mayuri, insert the juicy chicken number 1 into the phone wave, name subject to change.
How dare you always mess with her food?
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
Oh, and she wants to share. She's so sweet. He's evil. How could he do this to her? Depriving someone of food is like the cruelest thing.
Satan.
Yes. Oh, want some? I can give you one each.
With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS.
Short for Disk Operating System, an early 16-bit operating system.
I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave name subject to change starts up. The juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the phone wave name subject to change, as if not to let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. Twin says homie better buy her some food after this, and yes, agreed.
Agreed.
So we've reproduced the conditions that existed when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right?
どうだったっけ
How was it again?
そこに突っ立っている助手
You there, assistant!
私
Huh? Me?
他に誰がいるのだ
Who else?
いつから私はあんたの助手になった
When did I become your assistant?
いいから俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ
Just send something to my phone. If we reproduce the conditions correctly, and if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls.
私あんたのアドレス知らないわよ
I don't even know your email address.
使えない助手だな
What a useless assistant.
勝手に助手にすんなと言ったろうが
Don't call me your assistant.
誰お前の携帯からメールを
Daru, send an email from your phone.
あ、おう、なんて
Sure, but what?
適当でいい
Anything.
クリスティーナは変態これで送れ
Send Christina's a perv.
絶対禁止って言っただろ
I thought we agreed to stop saying that.
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's compromise and go with Okarin's a perv.
こんな裏切り者め
You traitor.
橋田さんグッジョブ
Good job, Hashida-san.
Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this. No! Oh, baby!
She's so sad. I'm so sorry, baby. Oh no, Mayushi's bananas. Ocarina, I hate you.
Friendship over! It sounds like Mayuri has found the results of our latest experiment.
ゲルバナになってるよ
They became galbanas.
実験に使わせてもらったの
We experimented on them.
これマユシーのなのに
But they were Mayushis.
メール送信するぜ
Want me to send the mail now?
マユシーさんお金は後で払うよそこの法院さんが
You'll be reimbursed later. By Hyoin-san, that is.
なぜ俺なのだ
Why me?
Because you owe her.
どうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの
Jeez, why do you always have to experiment on Mayushi's food? Get him, girl.
もしかしてこの唐揚げも 実験してるのかな
Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken too.
そういうことだ。
We are.
はいはーい送信するよ送信ポチッとな
Okay, sending it now. Sending. Click. Mayuri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave named subject to change.
Oh no, don't open it, girl.
Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle.
Oh no!
開けるな、マユリ。
Wait! Don't open that!
おや
Huh?
But it's too late.
No! Oh my god, she just got electrocuted!
Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of a storm.
放電してる
An electrical discharge.
A violent sparking sound.
Oh my god.
I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave named subject to change.
なんかやばくね
Are we gonna die?
Oh my god. Is the whole place gonna explode or something?
The end!
Wow!
A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing.
全員怪我はないか。
Everyone okay?
なんとか
Somehow.
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった
That was definitely more than 2 seconds.
Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかえり何が起きたのかな
Okarin, what just happened?
My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed.
大丈夫か。やけどとかしてないか。
Are you okay? No burns or anything.
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど
It doesn't hurt anywhere, so I think I'm okay.
Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Oof. Well, that was something.
Jeez, I'm so glad she's okay.
Yeah. I wipe the sweat off my brow.
ちょっとこれ見て
Hey, look at this.
Kurisu's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless.
Oh.
The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. And that's why we placed the phone wave name subject to change and this X68000 on it. That table has been split in two as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
そこへどうなっていくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ
What the hell? How did that... Yeah, it's a microwave, but it's not heavy enough to make a hole in the floor.
放電現象だけじゃこうはない
I say Okarin is PCU. Okarin's gonna pay for the damages.
As he should. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon?
I shake off my surprise. There's no time to be standing with jaw agape, Hyoin Kyoma. Seize the moment!
全て計算通り。
Just as my calculations predicted. First, some maniacal laughter, as always. Yes, yes. Next,
So casual.
I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately it's still plugged into the phone wave name subject change. El Sai Kongru. I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words are used simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について
So about Mayushi's chicken. Mayuri stands up and looks inside the phone wave, name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open.
Ah, my chicken's all burnt black. Oh.
I pat Mayuri's shoulder to cheer her up.
ジューシー唐揚げの魔法は偉大な実験の成功に尊い犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
Juicy chicken number 1 made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for his happiness in the next life.
What about Mayushi's sacrifice, huh?
What about her happiness, huh?
今は電話レンジに何が起きたのか解析するのが先。
The chicken doesn't matter. Right now, we need to determine what happened with the phone wave.
どうでもいいなんてあんまりだよ。クリスティーナちゃん。
It doesn't matter? That's so mean, Christina-chan.
ちょっとそこのほーい今日はどうしてくれんのよ。マユシーさんが私の名前間違えて覚えてる。
Hey, Hyo and Kyoma, do something about this. Mayushi-san learned my name wrong.
それより換気した方がいいよ
More importantly, we need ventilation.
うるさい。黙れお前たち。
Silence, all of you. I affix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. Oops. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave name subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it. It still works. I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it.
Gotta love how he left it at P.
Success! I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
全てがつながっている。一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え。
It all connects. There is a meaning behind this series of events, and only one true answer.
この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実。それが見えた。
I've discovered the phone wave name subject to change's true hidden function.
直感というより、そう。これは確信。
This isn't intuition. That's right. This is conviction.
教えて。なんだっていうの。
Just spit it out. What do you think it is?
I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on.
まず最初に言っておこう。大発明のほとんどは何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物であると。これをセレンディピティと。
First, let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are created by accident. This we call serendipity.
脳書きはいい。
Get on with it.
How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point.
メールは過去のと。
The mail was sent to the past.
溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。
The chicken returned to its frozen state.
房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻った。
The plucked banana returned to the bunch.
まさか。
No way.
Kurisu seems to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ。
Yesue. This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮は
The phone wave name subject change
タイムマシンだ。
is a time machine.
Finally, we say it!
Achievement unlocked. Time travel paranoia. Oh, we got an email. You've got mail. Oh my god, Shining Finger, calm down.
Oh, wow. Moeka here. Are you a student, Okabe-kun? Are you on summer break, Moeka? Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but I don't want to be a bother, so let me know, okay, Moeka? By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Bye-bye, Moeka. That's me. I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. What about you, Okabe-kun, Moeka? Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh, I'd also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious, Moeka. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up, okay, Moeka?
And no option for responding to any of that.
Yeah, and last time he wanted to ignore her too. Poor girl.
The dawn of a new day. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. Or maybe it's because you have an empty stomach since you keep wasting food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave named subject to change was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming.
A time machine? A time machine? It can't be!
Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess, with just cause.
Mm-hmm. Very deep. All these years later, I still fight with my friend about the fries she stole from me.
Oh, fries of all things, too. That's
like
cruel.
all the time at lunch, when I would go and buy a school lunch, when she would bring lunch from home, she just went and reached over and stole my fries that I spent money on, and they didn't give me a lot anyway, and I was freaking hungry. Okay, sorry.
Let it all out. Let it all out.
No, I need to be over it. It's fine. It's fine. I can afford as many fries as I want now.
Oh god, now I want to get fries. Damn it.
Sorry, I tortured us all.
Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Twin. Oh hell no, homegirl has to go.
Right.
Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave named subject to change had tremendous hitting potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past.
I'm like the queen of petty because I remember we were in like a creative writing class together at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and like a week or so after she kept doing it, I used a writing assignment to vent. And I was writing a once upon a time story about how the colonizing white people were stealing from the Puerto Ricans.
Oh my god! You go! Oh, I'm so proud. Yes.
She's white, and so I was just like going on about they were stealing their hard-earned food and their crops. And it was like I got like a really good grade on the assignment because I went all out about it. And then later when we were like reading them out loud in class, like later on she was like, "This is about the fries." I'm like, "Yes, yes, bitch, yes." Oh, it was so funny.
That's amazing.
My other friend, she used to like during lunch was when we always had our interactions, and she was like, "Oh, you guys should have your own TV show."
does sound like something that would be like in Mean Girls or something.
Yes, because unfortunately, I think my mean side came out when it comes to her, but it was only because she did stuff to trigger it. Oh.
So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave name subject to change is indeed a time machine. The results, however... We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave name subject to change, but everything failed. No change. Nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. Wouldn't that be more likely to just add oxygen to the fire and spread it more? But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments.
I wish I could remember. I know that depending on the type of fire, like there's different methods of putting it out. Like one of them you smother, another one you put water. I just can never remember which ones.
I want to look that up real quick. Zuni, also water on an electrical fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right call.
Okay, so it says here, put the fire out by pouring water slowly into the flames. Do not throw or dump the water. This can cause a sudden swell in smoke, which can be dangerous. Keep pouring the water until the hissing sound of the embers dies out entirely. So yeah, I think it does matter what type of fire it is, but also, I guess, apparently it's also how you actually throw the water on. Interesting. That's just a quick search. There's probably more to it, so
Yeah.
don't take this as instructions on how to put out a fire. But yeah, I've just always heard that can be dangerous.
Yes.
We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor, too. It's only a temporary fix, though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Brown is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first 2 problems pale before the third. This last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave name subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send email to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was a key. That theory was proving false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. That's science. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone. Shining Finger!
I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Okagabe-kun. You're living like an old man.
Don't judge my
Well.
life.
Right? Well, I guess I'm not one to talk, Lamau. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please, Moeka.
Darn you, Okabe. Well, won't you let us respond to her?
There's the rest.
A perfect place to cut off.
I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I knew it! Ugh, I'm so hungry. I don't even feel like showering. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Hey, wanna go to Sanbo for some beef bowl? Nah, too much trouble.
Mayushi's spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daru need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food.
Get 'em,
Binks?
girl.
Let's see. Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat. So keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments.
No, that's cruel.
You eat too much anyway. Go on a diet before it's too late.
Wow, that's even worse. He's horrible. Of course we're not cutting that one. God, he really is the worst.
Oh my god. This one, I guess, or do we not reply?
Oh, that's right. We could ignore, but I feel like that's kind of rude too. I'd rather at least respond this one then. Because at least he's going to treat her to food.
Okay. Go on a diet. Jesus.
He's the worst. Oh my god, I just want to punch him.
Oh. It was so funny to me just because I was expecting the next one to be the nice option, and it's just that.
Right?
Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... You're such a bum. What is... What is doing on the computer anyway? Whoopsie. I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder.
God, I miss Nameless. I miss all the typos.
He took his arms.
The arms one was the best.
Yes. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Daru sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if something's just wrong with him. The Large Hadron Collider sure is cute. What? What did you just say? Large hard-on coriander? Is that an incantation? No. A secret technique? Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it. I grab Daru's relaxed shoulders and wring them out. Wow, what are you doing? Are you conscious? Of course, man. What is this Large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments. LHC for short. It's seriously moe. Recommended. He absolutely plays those gacha games that anthropomorphize like different weapons.
Oh yeah.
You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid. Of course not. But there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? Come to think of it, I remember you said you found factories in the undersides of highways irresistible or something. Yeah, same thing. Where does it end? Oh, Karin. So naive. 2D, 3D, even inanimate objects. I remember Tumblr getting horny over the clock.
What?
Did you ever see Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
I've heard of it. I kind of know a little bit about it, but I don't remember the clock.
The clock came in the second episode, and boy oh boy, did people really go wild over the clock.
Wow.
You're welcome, Zuni! Love you! Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interest, you know? It's not a game, it was... You can look it up on YouTube, it's just a collection of shorts. But they're weird, as a heads up.
Almost like a horror thing.
It's a clock from this web series, or like series of like animations called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Let me just quickly grab. It's probably a playlist I can grab.
I only know about it because MatPat did theories about it, so I know the storyline, I just don't remember the clock.
Here we go. This has all the episodes.
They're like puppets or something, kind of.
Yeah. And yet you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite.
セル
CERN. That name.
What's your favorite idea?
Whoop, it's going off. Whoops. Don't DMCA me! I've seen it somewhere recently. Where was it again? Oh, of course.
ジョン・タイター
John Titor.
ああ、ジョン・タイターオカリンが言ってたのって今アットチェンで祭りになってるやつのことだったんだな。
Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy at Channel's going crazy about, isn't he?
それは偽物である可能性もある。俺が言っているジョン・タイターは10年前に現れた方だ。
That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago.
10年前にも現れたん？同一人物？
He appeared 10 years ago. The same guy. I'd hoped that Dada would remember, but no such luck.
とにかくジョン・タイターがセルンのことについて触れていた。
Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of.
タイターはこんな予言を残した。すなわち、2034年までにセルンがタイムマシンを完成させると。
Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine.
おお、タイムマシン。まさにタイムリーな話題じゃん。
A time machine? That's a timely topic.
でもそれって10年前じゃなくて、今のタイターも言ってた気がする。
But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing.
10年前だろうが今だろうがどちらでもいい。それより気にならないか、誰？
It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru.
この奇妙な符号はシュタインズゲートの選択である可能性が高い。
This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate.
タイターって信頼できるん？
Can we trust this Titor guy?
信頼できるかできないかはどうでもいいのだ。俺たちのやつは今タイムマシンというキーワードでつながっている。
It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine.
そのタイターが言及したセルンについて念のために調べたとしても損にはならないはず。
We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returned to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this.
誰？セルンについて詳しく。
Daru, tell me everything you know about CERN.
オッケー。僕のセルンフォルダが火を吹くぜ。
Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. Daru strikes his keys with renewed passion. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN.
セルンは世界最大の素粒子物理学の研究施設だよ。ヨーロッパ素粒子物理学研究所だとか、欧州素粒子原子核研究機構みたいな通称で呼ばれることもある。
CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research.
スイスとフランスの国境近く、ジュネーブ郊外にあってさ、古いところだと HTML や HTTP、ワールドワイドウェブを生み出したところってんで有名。
It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web.
Abbreviated as www, also simply called the web, the standardized document system used on the internet.
Hypertext Transfer Protocol, the communication protocol used to transfer data like HTML between a browser and a web server.
Hypertext Markup Language, a language used to design web page documents, allows the embedding of images, videos, sound, and hyperlinks.
The World Wide Web? You mean the internet?
Bingo. URL の最初についてるやつ。
Bingo, that thing at the beginning of most URLs. CERN invented that. All I know about CERN is what I read in Titer's book. I never knew they were that amazing.
日本じゃそんなに馴染みはないけど、日本の研究チームも現在進行形で参加してたりするのだぜ。
Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too.
セルンはどんな研究を？
What sort of research does CERN do?
基本的には素粒子物理学かな。
Particle physics, mostly.
世界でも唯一セルンしか持ってない超でかい実験装置を持ってるんだ。いわゆる粒子加速器ってやつ。
CERN can do experiments no one else can because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world.
低速汎用子蓄積リング、陽子シンクロトロンブースター、大型電子陽電子コライダー。
The low energy antiproton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electron positron collider.
でラスボスは世界最大を誇る LHC、ラージハドロンコライダータン。
And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron Collider TAN. TAN? Speaking of anthropomorphization, Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize, in moe form, just about anything in the world simply by sticking TAN on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators.
To represent a non-human entity as a humanoid character, animals and military hardware are among the most common subjects, but anything can be anthropomorphized, even abstract concepts, chemical elements, and countries. Oh, countries. If Stein was here, she'd be going crazy.
Yeah, I was just thinking of her. And then sometimes people get really grody about that.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it's really neat, and sometimes I'm like, maybe let's not do that to a disease.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Cells at Work is a great anime, but it also caused a lot of creepiness to come out of people.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I remember the big one that I saw that I was just like, what the hell is wrong? It was Ebola.
Mm-hmm.
Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image. Actually, no, I recently oh no. I'd forgotten this. I recently saw a romance novel with an anthropomorphization of COVID. And I'm just like, oh god, I'm not. I need a drink.
Why? Like, I thought the ones where they were doing, like, Google and all the other stuff, I thought that was kind of cute.
Yeah,
but,
that was cute.
But, like, diseases and stuff? Come on, man.
The LHC is a 27-kilometer-long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters.
未知の素粒子反応を起こそうって実験を去年あたりから始めてる。
Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year.
まあ実験開始前はその実験でミニブラックホールが作られちゃうかもって噂もあったな。
Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes.
そのミニブラックホールに地球が飲み込まれる。宇宙がやばいみたいな。
Oh no, those mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc. Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure Titor said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true?
現実にそうなる可能性は
What's the possibility of that actually happening?
あるわねえよ。セルンが公式に否定してる。
100% that it won't. CERN officially denies it.
もし仮にミニブラックホールが生成されたとしても、エネルギー量はすごく小さいから生まれた瞬間に消えるね。地球を飲み込むなんて全然無理っしょ。
Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world.
だが火のないところに煙は立たない。
But where there's smoke, there's fire. If I remember correctly, Titor claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to the official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titor's story is true. Some of Titor's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titor's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Titor's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。聞いて驚くな。悪の陰謀の匂いを嗅ぎつけた。
It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy.
It's always funny when he does this.
その二つの言葉から俺が言いたいことは分かってもらえるはずだ。
John Titor.
ああ、そうだ。
CERN.
奴らは機関とつながりがある可能性が高い。
You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization.
偶然だとおいおい、あまり俺を失望させるなよ。
Coincidence?
何？根拠だと？そうだな。あえて言えば、ささやくのだよ。
Come now.
俺のマッドサイ
Don't
エンティストと
disappoint
しての
me.
直感がな。
What? Evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition.
奴らは世界を滅ぼそうとしている。ああ、ミニブラックホールによってだ。だが、
もしもその技術を俺たちが横取りすることができたらどうかな。
Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with many black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then?
当然だ。俺を誰だと思っている。全てはシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。L、プサイ、コングル。
I put away my phone and turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
お前は一体誰と戦っているんだ？
Just who the hell are you fighting with?
誰よ。俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
Daru, I know what we must do.
やるべきこと？なんぞ。
Was that?
なんぞではない。引き返すな。そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハッカーらしくないだろうが。
Don't you was at me! You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So, what's in it for me? And then we'd continued like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. Me, you sure are a glutton. Daru, the dive makes you a hungry man. Me, deal. Get started. Daru, you've got it, boss.
Just has entire conversations in his mind.
Or something like that. Yup, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつーの。かっこつけるより先に分かるように話してくれ。
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before trying to sound intelligent. Work with me here!
お前はスーパーハッカーだ。
You are a super hacker.
ハカーって言うな。せめてハッカーにして。
Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker.
あとはわかるな。
See where I'm going with this?
いや全然。
No, not at all.
セル、ハッキングしろ。
Hack into CERN. That's certainly not an international crime. Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
Is that some kind of joke?
誰？お前ならできる。奴らの悪事を暴き、タイムマシンについてのヒントを手に入れろ。
Thank you very much. Just hearing that from Okarin makes me happy. Okay, we did a good one. Even though he still was expecting her to buy bananas.
I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろう。
Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Okarin.
電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、このままただのダ作としてラボの倉庫で眠らせることになるか、今が分岐点だ。
We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave named subject to change become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
マジで言ってんの？
You serious?
俺はいつでもマジである。
I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it? Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。
Deal.
取り掛かってくれ。
Get started.
うは、みなぎってきた。
Let's do this!
I can't believe him.
1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account.
Bruh.
Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
How do y'all even make money? They don't work, right?
I don't know. I guess they have to have some sort of income since he's paying some rent, but maybe that's just his. Again, anime. Where are the parents?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. And that is a perfect place to leave off this portion of the stream.
Yes.
Let's do a save. Alrighty. Thank you so much, dear, for joining me. Is
Thank
there...
you for having me.
Yes, of course. Is there anything you'd like to advertise?
No. Just gonna be going back to uploading. I'll only be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays for a little while.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna be taking like about a 15-ish minute break to grab some food, and afterwards I will then be moving on to Final Fantasy XIV.
Yay!
So, hope to see y'all in a little bit, and if not, I hope that you have a lovely time zone wherever you are. Do take
Bye-bye,
care.
chat.
Bye-bye.